Crashers, what is good? Today we're talking about what else? The Iran-US attacks. Not that they happened, they obviously did, but really where to come down on what we're hearing about something we really don't know much about, where we're really dependent on information from someone else who has it. And in an era where you don't trust anyone about anything, who to believe about what? Because the reality is we have the president making formal statements and his spokespeople claiming complete and utter oblivion of these nuclear facilities. And then you see more nuanced statements from the press, New York Times, Washington Post, and even the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying, hey, it might not be complete. Just opening yourselves up to find avenues and narratives to support what you already believe. And that's a bad way to conduct anything, especially with government and especially with something as uncertain as foreign wars. Okay? Which leads me to a couple of different thoughts about government accountability more broadly. Number one, I don't know anything about nuclear centrifuges or attack plans. I don't have a security clearance. Neither do you, so stop pretending you do. Which means information and where it's coming from is even more important, which leads to my two ironclad rules here about government accountability, but even more broadly, with any organization, any leader, any business, and yes, even especially any lawmaker, that you cannot invent credibility when the crisis ensues, right? You can't invent credibility when the chaos happens. You have to have that already established through a long and marked history of telling the truth, especially when it's inconvenient, of admitting mistakes, which means that if you are listening to someone who is known to lie about things big and small, to only seek good news, to shy away or outright blame bad news for being wrong or misguided, that is not the sign of a trustworthy source. You cannot invent credibility when the chaos starts. And then number two, if your government or your leader or your business only tells the truth when it's convenient, you gotta discount what they say when it's inconvenient. Okay? That you cannot, again, only gain credibility when it suits your narrative. You can gain trust, often counterintuitively more, when someone tells you the truth when it's hard for them to do something, when they lose something by admitting it. And so again, ask yourself, is the information I'm receiving right now from someone who's told me the truth in the past when I didn't want to hear the narrative? If they have, mark that as a sign that maybe I can trust them this time. This is a chaotic world that moves incredibly fast, so where you don't have access to the information to make these snap judgments. So number one, stop pretending you do. And then two, find the sources who will tell you when they're wrong. My people, my crashers, be good. Peace.